Hey y'all, welcome back to another plan with me. I am so incredibly proud of myself. I think this is the longest I've gone doing plan with me's consistently, and I've been doing my Wednesday videos consistently, and I just feel really good about this channel and all of y'all that are here. So this week I am planning for July 27th to August 2nd. So this is last week of July, beginning of August. This was actually supposed to be our wedding week, and it still kind of is our wedding week. So because of coronavirus, my family, most of my mom's family actually, lives in Ontario, and they are not able to get here. And I am very, very close with all of my aunts and cousins in Ontario. So I have decided that, well, not I, we have decided that we're going to postpone the wedding until next year. But we have been together for about 8 years. We decided, let's get legally married this year. This is the year that we were going to get married. We needed to get legally married before our wedding anyways, because my godfather is marrying us. So we would need to go to a justice of the peace or a lawyer or whatever to marry us. So we decided, let's contact our lawyer. He's a super cool dude. And he's actually going to come marry us on the 29th of July. I asked him to get us as close to the 1st of August as he could, and he was able to fit us in on the 29th at 11. So we're going to have it in our backyard. We're going to get married in our backyard. We've been cleaning up the backyard, and we put a fence in and stuff. So I am using this very old kit from Paper Crown Planner. It is called Forever and Always, and I just love it. The wood backgrounds, the light florals, like just the pastel colors of it. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So, long story short, we had to postpone our quote-unquote real wedding, but we're getting legally married still this year with just a very small bubble. If for those of you that don't know, I am in New Brunswick, Canada. We are currently at, I think, 1 active case, so we're pretty well open. And we're allowed to associate in our friends and family bubbles. So there won't be much like hugging going on, but everybody will be gathered in the backyard. There's about 13 people coming, plus us and our lawyer, so about 15. And yeah, so there I am showing you that this kit actually has a workout header, which is very exciting. So I put my weekly box in. I did have to cut off a little bit of it, but that's okay. I spaced out a little too much on the sidebar, and these are formatted a little bit differently. Like I said, it's an old formatted kit, but I had to use it. I love it. I think I'm going to use it again next year when we get married, unless there's a kit that comes out that's very sunflower and lavender-esque. I'll probably use this kit again. And here I am. I'm showing you that my machine cut this very off, and I don't know why it did, but I'm not going to go recut it again. It doesn't really bother me a lot because this kit is so muted and pastel. You can't really tell unless you're looking really up close, so I just kind of left it. I'm okay with it. Like I said, I'm going to do this layout again, this kit again next year, so I have a do-over. So I am okay with the little bit of miscut. It miscut some of my half boxes too. Live and learn. Check it a little bit closer. I don't really check the stickers I cut for myself. I check the stickers I cut for other people like so thoroughly that it's, I'm a little crazy, but the stickers I cut for myself, I just don't care, so I don't really check them. Maybe I should get into the habit of checking them, but whatever. So originally I had printed out the other brides because I do not have blonde hair. I have jet black hair. And I forgot that I wanted to use the bride that looked like me, and I used it on the 29th because that's the day that we're getting married, but I forgot, so you'll see me change it later, but I'm going to put in all my headers, and you can't see, and I'm going to get very upset later. Sorry, there's a guy next to me, and he's been trying to park for 10 minutes, and he cannot figure it out, and then he just drove away in a huff, so I was, like, worried. I'm not in the way. I'm editing in the car, if nobody saw my Instagram post, but, yeah. I can't remember what I was talking about either. That's okay. So I'm going to rip this up. I don't know how I got this wrong, but all of these extra brides are way too big. Don't know what happened, but I realize here that I have somehow screwed it up. So I'm going to cut a little bit off the bottom, cut a little bit off the side. Unfortunately, I do set it down crooked. You're going to hear from upset in the moment me in like a few minutes, but yeah. So I just cut that down. I ripped a little bit. Oh, I remember what I was talking about. The headers. The headers are wrong. I'm going to talk about that in a minute too. You can't see it because they're so pastel, but they are 100% in the wrong place. I put the to-do up top and the today down bottom. Doesn't matter. Doesn't bother me anymore. It bothered me at the time because everything was going wrong, but you know, you'll hear from not voiceover me in a few minutes. But I'm going to put all the rest of my full boxes down and then put the rest of my bottom headers down, which this week are today headers, and I'm just going to have to be okay with that. But yeah, I'm going to finish putting those down, and then you're going to hear from real-time me. And she's upset, so have a good giggle, okay? Okay, guys, I'm gonna come on real time for a second because, was anybody screaming at me that I put the to-do headers on the top and the today headers on the bottom? Like, what the heck ski did I just do? Okay, this has been a hot mess. This was too big. I put it on crooked. I had to cut it. It's all, it's all going wrong. But that's okay because I get to do it again next year. Because we had to postpone our wedding, so it's fine. It looks fine, it's fine, it's fine. I don't even read them. Doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. How many times can I say that it's fine? It's fine. Okay. Back to voiceover me, because real-time me is annoyed. Voiceover me might not be. Or she might be. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. So obviously you guys know that I film on one day and edit on the next day, and this is exactly why I've had a day to like chill out, and doesn't bother me. It's not bothering me right now. Voiceover me is actually very content with how this spread turned out, but it just felt like when I was doing it that everything was going wrong. So real-time me was totally upset. But real-time me is going to start day by day. And it still kept screwing up, and I feel like at this point I was just manifesting the screw up, so bear with me. But on Monday I put down a little thing, which is a little bit bigger than a regular little thing. Like I said, this kit is old, but this is for my plan with me, and because it already had the play button, I just left it like that. I'm gonna have to move this because I do have an online PD that's running all week, but I'm only going to be able to attend Monday and Tuesday in real time, and the rest of it I'm going to have to watch over, but that's okay because I paid for the premium thing where I can access it for like a full year, so I will watch it when we get back from our honeymoon. Basically, everything I just put down I'm going to have to rip up, but I put that I'm filming on Monday, and I also have a bill on Monday, so I end up taking everything up because I need to reorder it because of that thing that's going week long. And that was actually a sticky note that I had to move earlier because it was in my way, because it was a big sticky note and I was putting stickers down. But I end up putting this half box down, and this is for my online PD. So that runs all week, but like I said, we're getting married on Wednesday, and then basically we're going away the next day. So I will just have to look at it later. But my plan with me is still going live on Monday, this plan with me that you're watching, and then I probably will still film at some point for that Wednesday video, and obviously still have to pay my bills, so I just moved everything down. And this week I went back to putting checklists on the days that, like, we're not getting married or we're not going away, so I put a checklist down on Monday and Tuesday. And I am just using some Simply Gilded washi, just this little thin washi. It's the gray with holographics. I think I got it a few years ago, and it was part of like a set of neutral holographic ones. They're just really cute. But yeah, so I basically put this until the end of Tuesday because those are the only ones I'm going to be able to attend in real time. And then Wednesday is the day we get married. So we're getting married at 11 a.m. And we're just getting married in our backyard with like my parents and his parents and both sets of my grandparents and one set of his grandparents. His grandmother on his mother's side is just super uncomfortable with the virus. Even though things are okay and opening back up, she's just really super uncomfortable. So we didn't force her. You know, we were like, come if you feel okay. And if you don't worry about it, because we are going to have a wedding next year. So we told her, like, just don't worry about it. And then on Thursday, we were originally, because we were getting married at 11 a.m., we were just going to leave, like, basically right after we got married to go on, like, our little honeymoon. But we decided to actually have a few friends over, friends that we were going to have in the wedding. Well, and we still are going to have them in the wedding just next year. We decided to have a few of them over for a little bonfire, and then we were going to go Thursday morning and just go to our honeymoon, and that'll be until Saturday. And again, use some Simply Gilded washi. That was from a sub box at some point. This star washi, it was like the 5mm add-on. And then I put in payday on the wrong day. For some reason, I think Thursday is Friday. I don't know what's wrong with me. But I put in payday and a bill on Friday and the weekend banner. And then I'm just using a few of my little scripts that I have for myself. So on Monday, Glenn needs to mow the grass, and then I need to cut his hair. So I put those down in my little to-do list. And then I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm sure it's going to be something fun. I made myself a wedding kit, and on this I put a bunch of like wedding specific scripts. So I decided to cut the one that says ceremony begins and actually just cut off the ceremony and put it on our little wedding half box. And I forgot to put my vitamin script down, so I did that. And then I am just going to check and make sure I have everything. I forgot to put my little fox and cactus cat couples down, so I did that for our honeymoon. And then I'm like, what am I forgetting? Nothing, because we're just going to be away. So it's an empty that half the week, but it'll get filled up. Again, always go check out my Instagram, because my spreads fill up on my Instagram, and I show you guys what they look like, all full of memories. But I'm just going to fill it out. So this is my middle school ELA online PD. And then my Wednesday video, our ceremony at 11, and then our honeymoon. Almost forgot to fill out my bills, so I have my Flexity on Monday and my mortgage on Friday. So that is about it, guys. There is my spread in full. I will see you guys next week. Bye, guys.